what's up, Titans? Today is Monday, September 23rd, and welcome to another fire edition of Titans Today.
Declan and I are excited to bring you the most recent news and updates from around our school.
That's right, it's time to hop right back into Northside's top stories, where we cover the most important and exciting things happening right now.
So let's get started and see what's making them headlines very classy and very demure.
Are your parents yet to meet your teacher? Well, parent-teacher conferences are for you. From September 26th to September 27th, your teacher can meet your parents one-on-one. Also, make sure to look for an email from your students' teachers. You should also be looking forward to an early release on these days.
Muncie Senior Center is presenting a health expo. This event is free of charge and open to the public. This will be held at 2517 West 8th Street on September 17th from 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Healthcare providers will be there to share information about their services. We hope to see you guys there.
Coming up September 28th, join the Muncie Astronomy Club for a world of fun at Mound State Park by the Old Pool House for a sky tour. This will be an amazing event if you love looking at the stars. For more, follow Titan TV.
Did you miss Picture Day or just not like your pictures? Well, you're in luck because October 1st will be Picture Makeup Day. I can't wait to see those classy and mindful smiles this year in the yearbook.
Are your grades looking good? Well, I hope so, because on October 4th, report cards are being sent home. Keep those grades up, Titans, and if you are in need of extra help, you can always visit Homework Help.
Are you guys needing a break from school? Because I know I am. But we are all in luck because fall break is coming up. Make this fall one to remember. Fall break is October 7th to the 11th.
Get your costumes on because on Saturday, October 26th, there will be a trunk or treat being held at Muncie Central. This event will be held in the north parking lot. Admission is free. There will also be concessions. See you there.
Finally, the PTO is hosting a Christmas market. This will be a family-friendly event including a surprise visit from Santa. There will also be a chicken noodle dinner for only $5. We will be taking donations now, but this event will not be until December 7th.
And those are our top stories for today.
We are clocking that tea here in Titan TV studio, so make sure to stay tuned for more of that good stuff.
Absolutely. Our friends Anaya and Jamila will be here at the desk later reporting this week's club news.
As well as Titan sports from ya boy Cohen.
But before then, let's go to Joe Skibbity to hear about this week's weather.
Take it away, Joe Sigma.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Josiah, and it's time for a Titan TV Land weather update. Let's dive into the details of today's weather and what you can expect for the rest of the week. Starting with today, Monday, we're experiencing clouds with a slight breeze. The high of today is expected to reach 85 degrees, where the low will be around 63 degrees. It looks like we're going to see some clouds today, but no sign of rain. The rest of the week looks to include sun with some clouds. And the highs will be in the 80s and the lows will be in the 60s. For the weekend, on Saturday, we're looking at a high of 69 degrees and a low of 56 degrees. It looks like we will see some clouds. Finally, on Sunday, temperatures will reach a high of 76 degrees and a low of 56 degrees. It looks like we will see some clouds and sun. That's your weather update for today, but be sure to stay tuned to our sponsor, AccuWeather.com, for the latest updates throughout the week. I'm Josiah, and I hope you had a great morning. Watch some clouds this week. Now here's Alex with what happened on this day in history.
Thanks, Joe Sigma. On this day in 2018, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches Modicare, free health care for 500 million. It is now the world's biggest healthcare program. Also on this day, in 63 BC, August Caesar, who was a famous Roman emperor, was born in Palatine Hill, Rome, Italy. And in the sporting world, MLB St. Louis Cardinals legend Lou Brock steals 938th base and final base of his career. And finally, today is National Chicken Pot Pie Day. So go and make sure you eat some chicken pot pies.
I'll do good. Thanks, Alex. What's poppin', science? It's time for sports hosted by me. Yeah, boy, Coco. Before we get started, let's take a look at some pictures and highlights from the last couple of weeks of our fall sports season. Let's begin by taking a look at last week's results powered by 3rd and 11. Starting off with our Titans sports results, we have soccer. For their game against the Lapel, the Titans destroyed them with scoring 6 points and Lapel scoring 0. Another soccer game we had was our game against the Scots. We scored 2 and Anderson scored 4. In a close game, in the Titan football game though, the 8th went against McCulloch and beating them 20-12. And those are your results, sponsored by 3rd and 11. Find out more about 3rd and 11, where they provide top-notch coaching with real-life mentoring to help young athletes excel both on and off the field. Check them out on social media. Now let's get into what Titan sports are coming up this week. This week, the Lady Volleyball team has an intense game here at our home court versus the Alexandria Tigers, today at 5:30. Speaking of home games, the Titan soccer team has a game here on our home field Tuesday facing the Southside Panthers at 5 o'clock. Speaking of games on Tuesday, we have an epic cross-country meet at Blackford High School against Delta and Blackford at 5 p.m. The Titans have 2 volleyball games on the same day. Both of these games are on Wednesday the 1st. The first game is an intense game versus the Anderson Scots at Anderson at 5 p.m. The other volleyball game we have on Wednesday is here at our own court against the Highland Scots at 5 p.m. The Titan volleyball team has one more game Thursday versus Yorktown at their court at 5:30. Titan football team has a game on Thursday facing Monroe Central at their field on 5:30. Now we're moving on to our upcoming eSport games. On Tuesday, the eSport team has a Minecraft game against JGHS. The eSport team also has an epic Fortnite game on Wednesday versus JGHS. Also, do not forget about 0 Hour. If you want to get buffed, then go to 0 Hour. This happens every week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday after school in the weight room. Talk to Mr. Lyons if interested. That's all I have for sports. I'll see you next week, but until then, let's hear about this week's birthdays. Take it away, Thomas.
Thanks, Cohen. We are excited to celebrate our Titans by wishing them a happy birthday today. Happy birthday to Adelaide K, Maggie G, Maximus W, Ethan W, Mackenzie R, Hunter W, Nikyle B, Adriana B, and Jaden S. Those are all of our birthdays for this week. Let's move on to Trivia Challenge with Sabriel.
Thanks, Thomas. The rules for Trivia Challenge go like this. Every week, we will ask a trivia question. When the broadcast is over, decide as a class for the correct answer. Your teacher will then send in an answer through the Titans Today Trivia Challenge portal. The first 9 classes to turn in the correct answer after the broadcast will receive bonus points. Last week's answer for what sport is Simone Biles widely considered the greatest of all times for was gymnastics. The following classes guessed the correct answer. The classes of Earl, Zorn, Jenkinson, Savoy, Young, Santon, Thomas, Coles, Newman, Harris, Peters, Mooney, Teal, Sprouse, J. Pierce, S. Pierce, Collins, Rector, and Dennison, making the following classes at the top of the leaderboard. In third place is both classes of Harris and Earl with 10 points. In second place is Mr. Zorn's class with 16 points, and at the top of the leaderboard is Mr. Jenkinson's class with 18 points. Now, here's the week's question. In honor of concert season starting, what are all 3 Titan choirs called? Discuss as a class after the broadcast, and good luck for this week's trivia challenge. Now, let's go once more to Studio 306 with Amaya and Janila to hear all about this week's club news.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Janila.
And I'm Amaya.
And welcome back to Studio 306 for this week's edition of Club News.
Today we're excited to dive into some awesome activities and updates from around our school clubs.
That's right. Whether you're a member or just curious about what's happening around school, we've got the latest news on our clubs and their exciting events.
So let's check out what clubs are taking place this week.
Titans, if you love Pokemon Club and want to know more about it, well, that's great because there is Pokemon Club on Mondays from 4 to 5 p.m. and it will be located in Miss Minding's room. Come on down. We would love to see you there.
And if you guys are feeling crafty, well, now there will be Craft Club on Mondays from 4 to 5 p.m. in room 213. You can come down and show off your creativity.
Do you guys like dancing and music like we do? Well, on Wednesdays from 8 a.m. to 8:45 a.m. there will be Titans jazz, but to join you don't have to be in bed, but you do have to have played an instrument for at least a year. If you guys want to show up, it will be held in the band room, and you can enter from door 4. See you there.
That's right. Clock that till, baby Jeremiah. But also from now on, there will be FCA in Mr. Osborne room. You can enter from door 4. You can talk to Miss Till if you have any questions or just want to know more.
Well, anyways, if you guys are into D&D, aka Dungeons & Dragons, there is D&D Club held by Mr. Harder on Fridays from 4 to 5 p.m. in the Media Center after school. Come and show your love for D&D.
There is now new ticket prices for 2024 and 2025. All Northside events will now be $5 per person. This also goes for the next few football games as well.
Are you having trouble with your schoolwork or getting it done? If so, we will be having homework help on Mondays through Thursdays in Miss Santa's room 222 at 4:15 and 5:15. Come down to bring your grades up. That's all the club news we have to report on today.
Don't forget about Miss Williams Challenge 3. Get involved in 3 clubs of sports this year.
And that's right for this week's editions of Titans Today.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this week's news and updates from around our school.
Remember to stay connected with us for all of the latest updates and behind-the-scenes content. You can find us on all of the socials.
Until next time, I'm Amaya.
And I'm Janila.
Remember, Titans are a team.
The secret is ever.
And as always,
Stay classy, Titan. And that's on Baby Dorothy.
This has been a production.